Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. I thought we would continue with our private jet series and check out the Cessna Citation Longitude. This was one of the most reliable and great aircrafts in 2020. Now this is a 2024 that we're on in the Longitude. So let's go inside and see how it works and flies and give it a test. Okay, this was probably one of the best ones to fly out there during its heyday in 2020. It doesn't look like we have any liveries. I believe this is just a copy and paste from 2020 in. This came with 2024, so this is their aircraft, right? So we're going to check it out. Another freeware. So let's go inside on the ground here somewhere. Save that, and let's put a self on the ground. Let's go to... Why not? That's where all the important people are, right? Fort Lauderdale. We could go out of Palm Beach here. We'll go ahead and put us cold and dark right next to the runway. So we'll take off and fly a circuit and come back in, depart. And let's see how it goes. Oh, let me put us on the ground here. Departure. Boom. Okay. It's definitely working better. 2024... I would say is it's not bad. That the only thing, okay, so the flights are great, the way the plane flies, the way the plane handles, the weather conditions are better. All the airplanes that come with it are still relatively broken and not working that great. So buyer beware on that one. As far as the simulator itself, it's a great simulator. 2024 has a lot more options of aircrafts that are really good, but depending on what aircraft you get, the flight characteristics of that aircraft are the thing that make the simulator great in 2020. In 2024, the actual dynamics of the simulator are great, but the airplanes are what sucks. So it's kind of like a win-win, win-lose kind of thing, you know? Let's put us in the daytime so we could just at least see what's going on with this plane. Apologize, I have real settings on here. Real weather still. Real. Let's go outside of the aircraft and just take a... Let's just take a look. Alright, here it is. The Longitude. Oh, I didn't know it had its openings, so that's different. They never did that in 2020. Only thing that you can get is paywares to be able to remove chocks and covers and open up stuff. You got the oxygen. That's pretty cool. I do like that feature. I didn't know that exists. So, let's just take a look here. Let's see. Can we open the door here too? Oh, wow. Okay, this is nice. I like that feature. Okay. It still had a little bit of a glitch on the steps there, but that's alright. Alright, let's just take the covers off if we can get close enough to press it. No, we're going to have to go around the wing here. So it does look pretty relatively nice. This is on the ground here, I think in Boca, which I have seen many aircrafts here. Alright, take that off. There's a little storage unit there for some bags. Oh man, that's pretty cool. See, so that kind of stuff is nice, but as you can see, there's still glitches. You see that little tab floating, and there's no reason for it to be floating right there. Not sure what that's about. Maybe they're going to fix that. Maybe it's some kind of, like, tag. But, hey, you know what? Progress is progress. Look at this. That is pretty cool. They actually give you a couple of panels to open. I do like that. Wow. Interesting. That's different. I wonder if they have anything for the actual engine. Oh, they do. Check that out, guys. It's actually an engine. You can open that up. Let's see. Can you open the engine, Callan? Oh, no. That just goes on. Alright, so the Longitude's... I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie, guys. That's definitely more of a payware thing. The fact that you could do a walk-around used to cost you $50 with the add-ons, you know? So, that is very interesting that we could do a walk-around with this aircraft. Alright, let's go inside and start the aircraft up. and take it for a little test flight around this airport. Let's see how it flies. Let's see if it will actually start up. Okay. Whoops. My bad. Oh, I'm in camera mode by accident. That's weird. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, look at this. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally went into camera mode here. Well, let's take a picture. Let's go over here. And take a picture. I wish that van would get out of the way. That's pretty cool, no? I don't know why my guy's turning, but okay. Alright, let's get back inside. Enough taking pictures. It's his first day. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is different. These were not as big and tall like that before. They were smaller, so that's interesting. And this is our co-pilot. She's actually sitting in the right position. We got a little cell phone up there. I don't remember if that was in the original one, to be honest with you, so I can't really comment on that. Let's get this plane started up, boys. Let's see how we go here. So, we got an APU in this one. I believe you just have to click it like that. Oh, we got to put batteries on first. First things first. Where are our batteries? It's our floodlights, taxi lights. They got a seatbelt position there. We do have, I didn't know they had all this now. So, let's go with the batteries. Where's, oh, I know where they are. I remember. They're under here. Alright. And then we go ahead and flick the APU. There we go. Put the trim on. Auto trim set. These are going to be our engines once that comes up. Put that in manual. I like this. I like the sounds of the aircraft, right? Our APU should be coming up right now too. I don't see the readout for the APU. I know it's in here somewhere. It should show. Usually it's down here somewhere. It's been a minute since I flew this plane. But the APU usually shows a percentage. I think it's right here. Oh, right there. APU 100. Okay. Alright, so we are good. That means we can start our engines here. Let's go ahead and put our reconnaissance and pulse light on here. And let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. There's our engine. Engine 1.
No takeoff.
No takeoff. We're not trimmed out yet. That's why there's no takeoff and we don't have a flap in. Alright. There's still a little bit of glitches here. Let's run the engine 2. All these are set norm. Trim is set. That is set. Park and brake is on. No standard data. Taxi light coming on. Wing light. Alright. Alright, we're good to go. Engines are both started.
No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
I'm just testing it. So where's our trim set here? There's our trim. We gotta trim it to the green here. There we go. Alright, now it should be good for takeoff. Parking, no takeoff, data, standby. I don't know why this isn't on. This should be on. Do we have to turn that on? No. That's weird that that's not on, right? Alright. This is not working. That's one thing that is your backup instrument there that is currently not on. I'm not sure why. Those are your standard heat. All right, let's try it out. Just testing it out here. Brake set off there. I have not flown this yet in... I don't think I've flown this in 2024 yet. I gotta reset my settings. Alright. Let's test it out, boys, and see how it flies, see how it handles here. This one pops pretty quick here in the air, so... Alright. Getting a master caution here. 60 knots, airspeed's alive. V1, rotate. About 120 you could probably rotate here. Gear coming up. Flaps up. Alright. There we go, boys. Girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely nose up. I mean, it wants to just climb. Let me pull back some power here. Trim the nose down. And then we'll start a turn to the right. I don't want to stall us. It's not bad though. It's flying pretty good. It handles well. There's the airport we just took off from. So let's turn back and try a landing there. Let's see. Let's say, let's pretend like we had an emergency and we're gonna have to land. So it flies pretty good. Let's see if the autopilot works. Auto. Okay, altitude is hold coming in. Speed is good. Let's go heading. See if the heading is gonna hold. Yep. Alright, the heading looks like it's working. So we'll turn the autopilot's working pretty good. I just tested it. I don't know if everything's working in the autopilot. Flight director coming back off here. Just gonna come back around. We took off right from this field, so I'm gonna turn back for it and see what we can do. Let me trim the nose down here a little bit. Yeah, it's working pretty good. I mean, overall. I like the private jets. It's just that sometimes they work. I did try the Cessna Citation CJ4, and it was glitching for the exterior. There's a couple little bugs in this still, but I think you could get a decent flight out of this. I wouldn't say it's study level or top tier. It was in 2024 really well. I think it still needs a lot of work, but I do like the fact that it's more payware. You could click and walk around and look inside. We might be able to see the interior of this aircraft. When we land, let's check that out and see if we could actually walk around inside the cabin and see if there's any clickable spots in there. That would be interesting to see, considering that most of these planes you couldn't even walk around. You just get the front of it and that's it. It wouldn't really be anything else. And if you could kind of tell that the texturing inside here, it's a little bit better, but nothing to write home about. However, not bad, you know. I'm looking forward to see what the CJ4, that's a payware aircraft for 2024 that comes out, what that's going to be looking like. I'm going to go ahead and start slowing us down here. Let me drop the gear. We are it doesn't like what I'm doing right now. I think it engaged the auto throttle. That's pretty cool. This thing is like, if you don't know what you're doing, it will do it for you. Alright, flaps are full. We are coming down. I shouldn't be at 34% power right now. That is not good to be at, but I am on a steep descent right now to get into this runway. See, it's going train, pull up, pull up. It's yelling at me, the airplane, but we're okay. It's not audible, though. That's weird, right? I don't know why it's yelling at me. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Alright, we got the call-outs are going here.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Pull out the power. Load it. You gotta just level it out, right? 2 in reverse. Oh, the reverse are working great on here too. That was not bad. Not bad at all. You do not want to drive around with the flaps down in this plane. They are super low to the ground when you land. So you want to pull your flaps back up immediately so you don't start kicking rocks into the flaps on the bottom of the aircraft. Let's go ahead and get off the runway here. Not bad, though. Overall, I mean, it's definitely a doable aircraft. It does have the chime. I think you could get a decent flight out of this. I don't know if the flight plan works. You probably have to flight plan it through this iPad, and then it will pop up here. We have to check that out and see if it will actually do a flight plan. Let me see if I can put a simple one in there right now and see if it actually populates inside the aircraft. I know these things still are not working that great, so... Where are we at here? Regional. Right. So we are at KPMP. KPM. P. KPMP. And you can put in your call sign, your flight number. Does it show you? Oh, I don't know. Okay, there's the airport. I'm not 100% sure how to do a flight plan with this. I'm just going to leave that alone. Let's just put it in parking. I definitely want to test that out. But mostly for this video, I wanted to check out to see if this aircraft was functional. Let's go ahead and shut down the engines here. We can shut down the GPU. Turn off the batteries. Alright. Not a bad aircraft. Let's walk around inside of it and see what it looks like. I've never seen inside this airplane. Oh, they did model it. Wow. Okay. This I can actually... I would say this is the coolest thing about 2024. Is that you can actually walk around. Now, they're not clickable seats here or anything like that, which is fine. The lights look like they might be clickable, but I did turn off the power, so whoops. That's pretty cool. And beautiful interior. Wow, I've never seen the inside of this plane before. This is so cool. I didn't even know you can see inside this thing. I wonder if this was modeled in 2020. That is so cool. We have a bathroom and a big storage closet there. Cool. Wow, that's pretty neat. I gotta say, the Longitude, that's the whole back end of it. So there's the closet. You come through the closet. Boom, you're right in the toilet. So you can get to your luggage. Even from the restroom, you got a nice bathroom here. The shades don't come down like the last one we checked out, the PC. Now, the PC-24, Polaris 24 private jet that we checked out yesterday, this one is like 2020's version of that. So really beautiful aircraft. I wonder if this screen comes on or not. No, I powered up the front here, and I don't see this coming on. That would be cool if this showed where we're going, like this here. How cool would that be? I guess we can't have everything, right? But that is really beautiful back here, right? I look at full size, little kitchen here. You know, not bad. I've never seen the interior of this. Does this click open? I wonder from the inside. No, it doesn't. Oh, you can hit the handle from the outside, and oh yeah, it does click open. Wow, that is impressive. Of course, we can just exit through the top of the aircraft too, but we're not gonna do that. Let's see. Sorry, I got all screwed up there. Okay, let's get down. Cool. Pretty cool. Not a bad aircraft. This is the Cessna Citation Longitude. A beautiful aircraft. And let's just take a look at this thing. Not bad. If you guys like this, let me know, and I appreciate the feedback. I'm gonna check out the CJ4 in another video, so it's pretty functional. We'll have to do a test flight with it on a live stream one of these days. This is not a payware. This comes with the package that I bought, which is the deluxe version of this 2024. If you guys are enjoying 2024, let me know in the comments. Smash a thumbs up if you are enjoying these videos, and we will check out another aircraft tomorrow. Maybe we'll go see what we can look at. Either another private jet or I want to look at some turboprop aircrafts as well. Definitely the C9 is one of the ones that are interesting to me. I really been enjoying that aircraft as well. So, all right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions of aircrafts that you want to see, let me know, and we'll mix it up. All right, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.